Do you think these biceps were built on sunny days or rainy days? Because when you have those type of people who, no matter what, they always seem to have an excuse for not going to the gym, for not doing the work, for not eating correctly, right? Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, it's like too expensive. Oh, my hip or something, right? Maybe it's your parents, maybe it's the people in school. You have that one guy who you always ask to go to the gym with you, and for some reason he just never goes because he's got something on. Yeah, oh, I'm busy with this. Oh, I've got to do this first. Oh, I might just leave it till later. Everybody seems to have an excuse. Now, there's 3 levels to people. First of all, you have those like little just, I was going to say delinquents, that's not the right word. You know, just some like low tier people, right, who always have an excuse for not doing something. Then you have the middle tier person. You might be this person who they feel this like resentment towards it, like, oh, I've got to go to the gym, or oh, I've got to eat clean, right? And it's like an act of discipline to get past this and then do the action. So go to the gym, for example, when it's raining. You have that discipline within inside you that allows you to go to the gym. But then there's this next level. There's this top tier of person where they enjoy doing the difficult work. They enjoy going to the gym when it's raining. They enjoy the rain. They hope it rains. I had this, I remember like a year ago or something, we were going to go on a run, like me and my mate, and I was looking at the weather and I was thinking, oh no, it's raining on that day, no. Oh, it's sunny on this day, oh no, I can't go on that day for whatever reason. And then I just thought to myself, the only days that are available are raining. Good. Make it more challenging. Why have we, like, these days everyone's just trying to find like the easy way, like the easiest, fastest way to do something. Maybe you've seen those like, you know, $600 a day online business, whatever, you know, like the little top 7 side hustles, top 7 ways to build muscle. But why are you looking for the easy thing? Because the whole reason why these things have value, the whole reason why a good physique has value, why a 6-pack is wanted by like basically everybody, if you're not like, you know, brain dead, is because it has value, because it is difficult to obtain. If it was easy to obtain, everybody had have it. You know this, like loads of people say. If I could just take a magic pill and suddenly have a 6-pack, I'd do it. I wouldn't, because everybody had a 6-pack, and it wouldn't be worth anything. It's like, take this in like creative mode in Minecraft, right? Do you remember the first day you like tried Minecraft creative mode? You get like all the diamonds, you get like all the diamond blocks, and you build like a house out of diamonds. Maybe you use emeralds because you wouldn't be able to find them. You know, emeralds are like difficult to find or whatever. You'll be able to build this massive house full of like gold and diamond and emerald and whatever. And you'd think, oh, this is amazing. I've got so much. I've got, you know, you felt like super rich in the game. And then 5 seconds later, it was boring, right? Because you hadn't earned those diamonds, you hadn't earned those gold blocks, you hadn't earned those emeralds. And so they didn't mean anything. I want to implant this like ideology into your brain that difficult things are fun. I want you to be this like ambitious young man who's not only at the second level where he is disciplined, but that he actually has motivation to do the difficult things. I remember the other week, I had in my college we have like theory and practical. So it's a sports course. So theory is where, you know, like writing down stuff on the computer, and then practical, like essays and stuff. And then practical is where you do like tennis or sports or whatever. We were going in for this day where we were going to do tennis and theory. And I'd used this ideology that I just taught you. And I wanted to do theory more than practical, and I love tennis. I couldn't wait. It was like sun was shining outside and everything. I was gonna, you know, practice my serves and everything. I love tennis. I wanted to do theory more. Just think about that for a second. The bit that everybody hates, everyone's like, oh god, I've got to do theory. I was excited to do theory. Imagine if you implemented that into your gym journey. You want to eat the good food. You want to wake up early. You want to exercise. You want to have like a lower resting heart rate. You want to have like massive biceps. And well, obviously we want that, but we want to do the things that get us to that goal. Think about how powerful that is. So I don't want you to be this like modern day young man, obviously not at like this lower level, but not just have the ambition of being disciplined. I want you to have the utmost ambition where you enjoy the most difficult things. Actively go out of your way to be uncomfortable. Seek discomfort, but not just as in, you're going to like break a leg or whatever. If there's something like it's raining outside, go on the day that it is raining outside and enjoy like the freshness of like the cold air hitting your skin. There we go. Enjoy when you have to wake up early, and like everyone's asleep. It's like 5:30 in the morning. Like that's the time I wake up and everybody is asleep and you can get out in the morning and no one's outside. You're getting all like the sunlight into your eyes, activating your circadian rhythm. It's amazing. The grind is fun. In comparison to what you used to be like, where you're just like playing video games and you're doing nothing, right? You're just like sitting there. You'd watch like 100 YouTube videos and you get bored. Then you go on TikTok. TikTok would get boring. You'd watch a film, but you didn't have the attention span for that. Everything becomes boring. You're eating like all these McDonald's and McFlurries and everything, and it doesn't taste good anymore. Afterwards, you feel terrible because you've eaten the bad food. And while you were eating it, you didn't even enjoy it anyway. So imagine if you could flip it around. I always thought of this like when I was younger, like, oh, wouldn't it be so cool if, healthy food tastes good? It does. You just have to cut out the bad food, right? Meat, eggs, fruit, and dairy, but like preferably raw. That is all I eat. And that tastes amazing to me. When I have like fasted until about 11 o'clock in the morning, like I've fasted for about 6 hours or something. And then I like bite into this like really juicy like burger that I've made out of like red meat. And then you've got like eggs that you can like dip it in, like you dip it in the yolk and everything, and then you have some raw milk, and then after like you finish with some like nice fruit. Oh my god, it tastes so good. I literally smile to myself when I'm cooking it, right? I normally hate cooking, but I've just suddenly started doing this thing where I make sure they're like laid out really nice. The apple goes round the plate, for example, you put like the cheese in the middle, or it just make it look nice, like you're on MasterChef or something. It feels good to do these difficult things, and then you're eating it and you're like, this tastes really good, and you finished it. You don't get bloated. You've just added like a bit more muscle mass to your arm just because you've eaten the correct foods, get the bioavailable sources of protein. You're not having all this brain fog, so you can work on your business or whatever, or on your schoolwork, whatever it may be, effectively. Imagine that. The difference is just like remarkable. And it's a compounding effect in every endeavor in life when you implement the good things instead of the bad things. So when you are eating good, it will be like this. First of all, it's really hard. You don't see much progress. And then after like, a couple of weeks, then other people notice, hey, you've got a little bit leaner because you're not eating starchy carbs anymore. You're not eating junk food anymore. And then all of a sudden, over time, you pass down like 10 years down the line, you can see visibly who has put the effort in and who hasn't. And normally, just weirdly enough, right, the people who have put the effort in, who do look amazing, they are happier and they enjoy the things they are doing, even though they are the difficult things, right? So live the life that you are going to right now. The life that you want in the future, of course, if you're going to be like living on a yacht or whatever. But if it is waking up in the morning, if you can like imagine yourself in the future, which you will do, imagine like waking up in the morning early, fasted, going on a run or something, like activating your circadian rhythm, as I said, doing some work, then like, going to the gym, then eating healthy and everything like that. If you live like that now and enjoy it now, then you'll enjoy it when you've got the results even more. Like it's exponentially good when you get to that point. It's can't recommend it enough. 5 stars, right? It's just fantastic to live this life because you're constantly on this upscale. Like you're always improving, you are always winning, but you actually enjoy it as well. That is the beauty of it. And if you want even more help from me, where I can basically be your personal one-to-one coach, then the first link in the description will take you over to my school community, The Growth Effect, where you will get premium courses with advanced education, just like on here, but even more so in this program. And also you get access to all the private members in there who are on the same journey or on the same path as you, so they will help you along and you can keep each other accountable. And of course you get access to me, as I am kind of your one-on-one coach in like the DMs or whatever. So you will basically never fail. You cannot fail this journey because I have been through the same journey as you and I have achieved the results. So I'll get you the results. And if you get results, I get more money because I can use you as a testimonial, right? So you win, I win. I want you to win, you want me to win. Well, you make me win. It's fantastic. If you want to finally start taking action and you want to actually implement this into your life and see the results ASAP, then click the first link in the description. I'll see you over there. Good night.